Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet, damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life, cause I don't feel alive, and there's nothing that makes me happy. Hold my beer for a minute, I'm about to quit my job, cash in for a ticket. I'm going on a trip and I don't plan to visit. I'm gonna stay there till I feel like I'm winning, and this is just the beginning. I need a big change, help me feel like living. I need a big swing, home runs I'm hitting, and I'll never look back, moving on till I get it all. And we all got dreams, we all want things, but what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? And do you believe you can do anything? But what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? Let's go. Hey. Yeah, this is my life, my strife, my right to fight, to die on. And this is my game to play, to claim a brand new name, And I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm a bit nervous that I might screw everything up that I've ever done. But what's the point of living if you ain't having fun? I guess I'll try this, try that, might miss, gotta find what I'm good at. I guess I look here, look there, over where am I scared, where am I at? I gotta make it in this life, whatever makes me happy, know I'm doing things right. Sipping in the summer on a goose and Sprite, or find a nightclub for the end of the night,
Are you ready for the best damn NFL show on the planet? Man Hour Nation, rise up.
Yeah, hey, let's go. Hitting that gridiron, we going hard, we running the plays. You know the vibe, only the strong survive. Gotta keep your head in the game. Talking NFL, uncut, straight raw. Steady bringing that sauce. We about to take off, get it hype. This man, our sport talk. Yeah, from the quarterback to the lineman, everybody bringing heat. You don't really wanna try them. Hey, who gon' win? It's a battle of the giants. This show is the flyest. Nobody can deny it. This is Man Hour. Sport Talk. Man Hour. Sport Talk. What team you reppin'? We keep it interesting. Who caught another down? Who got that interception? This is Man Hour. Sport Talk. Man Hour. Sport Talk. What team you reppin'? We keep it interesting. Who caught another down? Who got that interception?
Let's go. What is up, Man Hour Nation? Guys, welcome to Man Hour NFL Talk, your go-to spot for live, raw, uncut NFL talk with two guys from all this to the game. Before we jump into today's action, head over to manhourradio.com. That's where you find all the exclusive merchandise, the freshest of the freshest blogs, and everything that's happening with the show. Make sure you hit the like button, share this couple of friends, and subscribe to miss a live, interactive show. That's the easiest way to stay plugged into us. But if you want the full Man Hour experience, guys, become a Picks and Punt It. There's a members-only community where you get free entry to the weekly NFL pick'ems, giveaways, exclusive merchandise, and bonus live streams that only the Picks and Punters get. So if you're all about the next level access, guys, join the squad today. Remember, this is a live interactive show, so drop your thoughts, your opinions, your hottest takes down below, because I want to hear from you. I want to hear from you, Mr. Shay Fraser. What is good, Shay? Shay says we live from labor and delivery. Shay, your wife better not see you watching the Man Hour while you guys are giving birth to that beautiful, beautiful baby boy. But Shay, so glad you're here today, and I wish you and your wife nothing but the happiness, brother. But guys, we got a show for you lined up. We got a great show for you lined up today. We're going to talk a little bit about Jonthon Cooper. The man's been arrested twice in 7 days. The man's been arrested twice in 7 days for domestic assault and battery and eating a cell phone. What? What's going on there? Then we're going to talk about the man, the myth, the legend, Mac freaking Jones. That's right, guys. Why did the Raiders or the 49ers not trade him? We're going to talk about that today. And then we're going to talk about the contract that changed the entire NFL. When the Denver Broncos ate Russell Wilson contract, we're going to talk about that as well. And then we got a little buy or sell going on. We got some buy or sell today. We're going to talk about the Dallas Cowboys. Are we going to buy or are we going to sell the Dallas Cowboys? And then we're going to switch over to some cold, hard facts. And the cold hard fact of the day is Baker freaking Mayfield. So guys, we're going to talk about the hell of a lot more today. So guys, make sure you buckle up, stay tuned. But this is a live interactive show, guys. So make sure you comment down below and let's get in today's segment because we're going to start there right off the top. And Jonthon Cooper has been officially excused from camp. The Denver Broncos said, you know what? We don't want you at mandatory minicamp. So as you guys know, the NFL season is definitely getting close because players are getting arrested and charged and arrested and charged. And look, it's sad. It's predictable. It's a predictable reality. By the end of the summer calendar, somebody's going to get in trouble every single year. Right when the weather starts heating up and the pads are getting put away, the police bolters lights up. But today, we have to look at the one and only mile-high Denver Broncos because the news out of Denver is, it's pretty ugly. It's pretty gross, actually. The Denver Broncos have officially excused starting outside linebacker Jonthon Cooper from mandatory minicamp. Why, you ask? Well, because the man's been arrested not once, but twice in a 7-day span. He's facing multiple domestic violence charges and just got upgraded to a felony second-degree assault by strangulation. We have to, like, what? Now, but we have to answer the bigger question and the uncomfortable question of the day. Why do NFL players always seem to beat people up? Why is it every June, everybody's choking somebody out? Why does this specific cycle keep happening year after year after year? Look, as a former football player myself, I can tell you exactly how the anatomy of the offseason works. And let me explain it as plain as I can. This is not excuses, but this is why guys completely lose their minds right now. Think about this. From July all the way to February, our lives are structured. We cannot think by our own. We are told how to walk. We are told how to eat. We are told how to act. We get micromanaged down to every minute by the coaching staff, general manager, ownership, media. It's micromanaged. Then March and April hits. You still have your mind, like you still got to mind our P's and Q's because of free agency and the draft and all that stuff. Then you're lying to protect you on the roster. But then May and June arrives. The structure and team activities wrapped up. The coaches say, see you in July. And suddenly these young men are left entirely on their own, decided with millions upon $1 million and zero accountability. So you go from 100 miles an hour down in a straight line to an absolutely dead stop. And what happens? They start living loud, out of control, and without a single guardrail in sight. You spend your entire life being controlled, being conditioned to solve problems with extreme physical violence, and suddenly stripped away on a daily discipline of a facility. The fallout is devastating. Cooper gets arrested on June 4th after a dispute with his girlfriend, gets released, and then a week later, not even a week later, he completely violates the protection order by spamming her phone and showing up at her apartment. It's a total, absolute, total lack of control. Now, let's talk about the football side of things because the Denver Broncos are supposed to be a Super Bowl down team. The Denver Broncos are supposed to be the greatest team in the AFC. Sean Payton basically said, see you later, Jonthon Cooper. Jonthon Cooper is 28 years old, and he has started every single game this defense over the last 3 seasons. He is 100% the centerpiece of what they do up front. He is their Iron Man. He is their man, the myth, the legend. And with the trial date set for July 22nd, literally right when training camp starts to report, and a massive NFL suspension under the personal conduct policy is inevitable looming, the Denver Broncos are staring down the barrel of losing their most reliable edge rusher and significant chunk of their offense or defense from last season. And I've got to be honest with you guys, my prediction for the Denver Broncos are getting more and more realistic each and every day. I know Sean Payton is trying to build a culture out there, entering his 4th year down there in Denver, but this roster doesn't have the depth to just absorb a loss and with the foundational piece of Jonthon Cooper. If you can't rush the passer in the AFC West, you're cooked. Dead on arrival. DEA, as they like to say. Sean Payton said the league has taken over the investigation, but the damage to this Denver Broncos defense is already done. Man Hour Nation, I want to hear from you guys down in the chat below. As a former player myself, I see the pattern of these off the field issues each and every season when the structure disappears. And how do you fix it? That's the question for you guys. How do you expect the Denver Broncos to fix it? How do you expect the NFL to fix it? And for the Denver Broncos fans out there, I know you guys are few and far between, but how low are expectations for this team now that Jonthon Cooper is likely facing a massive lease suspension? Matter of fact, he's facing jail time at the end of the day. But what do you guys think? Drop it down in the comments down below. Let's discuss your thoughts. What are you really thinking about Jonthon Cooper? Personally, I don't like it. I hate it. I hate it for him. I hate it for everybody that is involved. Hang on. What's going on here? Interesting. Anyways, guys, we are... Are we banned? Is that what it is? I don't know. But whatever. I'm not too worried about Facebook. My man Shay Fraser says, inexcusable. Go get counseling. Go get meds. Be accountable. My goodness, you make bank. But Shay, that I think that's the biggest problem is when you make so much money or proceed to make so much money. Shay, we know it personally on the outside world. This exactly form here, right? You think money can solve everything. You think you can go strangle a girl. You think you can skip out on this or skip out on that and do this, and money will solve everything. Or the perceived notion that you have all this money. But I agree with you. It is unexcusable. Go get counseling. Or matter of fact, every man in America, every man out there, period, needs to understand this. Needs to understand this. It is the man's job to step away. It is the man's job to step away. As Shay says, take accountability. Do what you got to do. What's going on? I'm so confused right now, guys.